Today on the Platinum Patrol we have the RathFr Raws, once again submitting a Starcraft 2 replay. Been a long time since we had one of these on the channel. Going up against the classic, the Barcode, someone who's too afraid to show their real name. Interesting. Now Raws is going to be our Terran player here. We'll see how he does. Right now he's just mining away. Got a supply depot on the way. I am interested to see what his plan is because Raws likes to do some, call it unorthodox strategies. Unique, clearly genius. No one has ever thought of them before. He's getting his SCVs. His Zerg players going for a spawning pool first. Probably some kind of rush. No other reason to do this. So let's see what happens. Will Raws be ready for this? It's a good point. He's always going CC first. No barracks, so he's going to build his command center first. He's going to have no defensive units, and he's not going to be able to produce anything to defend this when it comes in. These Zerglings could be a big problem. We'll have to see if he's able to manage it. It should be very difficult for him to do, right? So we're going to get some guys like gas enough to get Zergling speed, make the Zerglings run faster, zoom right over there. Now, Raws is getting his barracks now. If he can finish this command center before any units get here, he'll be fine. What he doesn't want to have happen is this be forced to cancel the construction or leave it for the Zerglings to get damage on and maybe force a cancel there. That would be the Zerg's real goal here, I think. Because at this point, the Zerglings are going to be very slow. If Raws might have time to get this, I think he'll have time to get this depot up before the Zerglings get here, assuming he's on point. He might skip it though, knowing that this command center is about to finish. He might skip this depot, in which case he'd be in trouble. So I'm going to go put the bunker in front. Alright, here comes the two Zerglings. I think these should have been here faster. I'm not sure what he did with them. They should have been here faster. Okay, so this SCV is going to finish up the wall. That should protect him from these Zerglings. His main should be fine, and his natural command center did finish, so we can cancel this upgrade here. I have no idea why these Zerglings took so long to get here. Did he just forget them? He sees the bunker. It's not done yet. You can go kill this Marine. Alright, he's out of here. Wants nothing more to do with this. And Raws has held the pool first with his command center first build somehow. With no damage at all, his opponent just destroyed himself. Because we take a look at the situation here. We have a Roach Warren, right? Oh, Baneling nest. Our Zerg player went for an early spawning pool. He did only make 2 Zerglings, but he could have had a hatchery way earlier, right? And he could have had probably a 3rd hatchery on the way. Well, honestly, it could still be on the way. Still, now those 2 Zerglings run in and attack the bunker. Now that, you know, the Marine's inside it, now is a good time to attack it. You don't want to take advantage of them when they're not ready to fight, that is. Alright, what is the point of these 4 Zerglings? Please tell me you're about to run them right into this bunker again. 6. Okay, here's the big Zergling rush. This is so weird. I guess he wanted to save up his larva by not doing an early rush. Is this going to run in? If Raws isn't ready, he could lose all these SCVs. Right? Because there's no wall here. So if all these Zerglings run in... Oh, it's just mass Baneling. Is this a Baneling bust? Because this looks like mass Baneling. I think you only need 5 or 6 to get a depot. I think it's 6, but I could be wrong. Maybe what, like 55, 65? 65? Maybe you need 7. Anyway. Bunker's shooting at him. This Helion here is trying to do his best. These Banelings come in, they run by the bunker. Split, hit the SCVs. I think he doesn't have enough anymore to bust through. His Zerglings are blocking his Banelings from hitting the buildings. Destroying his own build. Comes down here to get the SCVs. Does take out many SCVs. Takes out the bunker. Still though, he has less workers than Raws. Or about the same workers than Raws. These Banelings, he does not know how to put the Banelings on the buildings. What is going on? The point of this bust is to break the buildings with the Baneling, but he's blocking them with Zerglings. Repair on this add-on. It might live. It lives from the repair. Raws keeps repairing the structures. He's doing a very good job here. Oh, and the Thor's here. Thor is here. Alright, Thor, take him out. There should be enough Zerglings here to surround. If Raws can get this Thor back here against this wall or something. Oh, he's got the flames here. Burn them up. Looks like there's a repair on the Thor. It's 20 HP still. 20, 30, 40. And it lives. What a massive swing there. That repair on this Thor just saved Raws. But their Zerg player's not done yet. He's got more coming. I'm not sure why he thinks this is going to work against Thor Firebat, but well, you know, I guess there's only a Thor for now. Actually, not really. And there's no blue flame. This Thor is repaired up. He does focus down the AoE damage. This Thor is going to go down. The question is, does Raws have anything else left? He didn't repopulate this base. He's not losing too much here. Alright, we got one guy here. He's going to take out some more Zerglings. Scares them all away. And once they're all gone, we'll have to see if Raws can handle this. He does have a third base coming. He probably needs a few more SCVs first. He's down to 20 now, and our Zerg has gone up to 34. That's a pretty big difference. Hopefully Raws can realize what's going on and do something to fix it, because he needs more workers now. That's for sure. Now, what would be pretty good for him is if he can land this base and protect it, right? Because right now, he only has these 5 units. I think he might want maybe a bunker over here. He's probably going to turn this into a planetary, honestly. But the Zerg's tech is very low. He's still just on Zergling Baneling. But take a look here. What I'm curious to see is how much has gone down. So Ross has lost 29 SCVs so far. His opponent's lost 47 Zerglings. Ross is currently definitely a little bit behind. And if we look at the tech, no one has any upgrades except Zergling speed. Interesting, and it looks like Raws needs to do something because he's just going for his armor. Like, he's at level 1 armor, level 1 weapons. He's going for more Thors. He's in for no pre-igniters. Now, he does have these 3 bases, but he does not have many SCVs. He's only on 29 while the Zerg's up to 50. This attack here is going to have to do a lot of damage. He's just like 3 seconds before pre-igniters is done. It's anti-timing if I've ever seen one. But it's still enough because our Zerg just didn't build any units. These 2 mules are in here not repairing, because you can't repair a biological. Hey, there you go. It's not a biological though, they just weren't on repair. Now, these Zerglings are coming out, but this is really not what you want to fight this army, Mass Zergling. It's going to be so inefficient. There are only 3, right? It's just 1 Thor and 3 other guys. If he can get a surround on these, maybe he'll be okay, but with the mules here to repair and then keeping them all very close together, this might be difficult. Oh, here come the Banelings. That being said, there's only 2, it's much easier. In there the Banelings go, and this Thor gets surrounded. How many kills is he going to get before it dies? Only 10. Now our Zerg's taking... He lost his 3rd base, right? But he's taking a new one over here, and he's got the drones here with it, so it's not too big of a deal. He does need to retake this base, though. He's definitely going to need that. Now, he has spotted what Raws is doing. Raws does not have very much gas, because he just doesn't have the SCVs for it. He's focusing on it here, but I don't think this is really necessary, right? He's got a 700 gas bank. He's really low on minerals. Might not need all of these gas miners right now. But that's what he wants. Our Zerg's rebuilding his mining here. The game's evening out to even supplies, and Raws looks like he might be recovering from this. From that big run by earlier. He's more factories. Yeah, he's getting his factories up. He's getting his SV count closer to 50. That's pretty good. Zergling don't seem to be running by. I think this hatchery will finish before this Spore Crawler dies. Oh no, it's not. This Spore Crawler's dead just because he didn't move it. That's pretty impressive. I didn't realize the health went down quite this quickly when off creep. Yeah, this is dead. Free kill for Raws, because his opponent's too bad to move a building. Maybe he thinks it actually is a static defense. Static defense, right? Spines and spores. It's pretty funny. Anyway, Raws has got his run by coming down here from 2 sides. Is he going to hold this one until his units get in position? Oh, he is. Let's see what our perspective looks like here from our Zerg player. When will he notice? Alright, so he sees these 4 coming in. He evacuates the drones. Gets his mass Zergling army down here. They're not going to do well against these guys. Banelings are here. He doesn't see the other ones on the minimap. His other base is getting attacked. Banelings do take out everything. He comes over here. He sees what's going on. Raws has gotten a lot of kills here, though. More drones go down. Looks like this run by was pretty successful. Our Zerg player is now on significantly less workers than Raws. Which is pretty unusual. It's not what you want to see. Now, he does clean it up. He's got his Spire. But now Ross knows about this Spire and the Mutalisks on the way. Although I really doubt there's actually going to be any Mutalisks. It would not make sense versus Thor's. Another command center going down, probably for a 4th base. Now, our Zerg did rebuild their drones, so now they and Ross have the same worker count. These Widow Mines could be very useful, that's for sure. Another run by is getting set up. Spine Crawlers, I'm guessing. Spine into Spore. Another Spine Crawler. I'm not sure that's enough to defend from these run bys, because the drones are going to die very quickly. Luckily for our Zerg player, he doesn't actually have enough drones at this base for this to do too much damage. Still though, Ross is going to get a few. Not bad. If he can get a couple shots on these Zerglings, that'd be pretty nice too. Ooh, he gets all these guys lined up. He's gonna run away. Now there was no second run by during this. This is the only attack here. He's getting a bunch of Zergling kills. How many Zerglings have died so far? Only 84, that's not too bad. Raws is starting to take control of the resources lost here. He finally gets out a missile turret to drive away these overlords. I would say I haven't seen that very often, but honestly, looking at these replays that have been submitted, I have seen this pretty often. That's pretty sad. Now we have 2 Thors here, along with little support, and Raw's upgrades are about to finish. I believe these are his 2-2 upgrades also. Yeah, his 2-2 upgrades are on the way. When those finish, I imagine he's going to push out with his big Thor army. His opponent, though, if we take a look at what he has a Spire, Spawning Pool, Infestation Pit, Baneling Nest. Right? He has no tech units to speak of, really, right? Look at his army. He has 9 Banelings, 3 Queens, and 50 Zerglings. He has no tech units. So he doesn't have what he needs, and there's 3 tanks here. Ross is just going to obliterate him. He just doesn't have the army quality to handle this. I'm sure we're about to see that when Ross moves out. He's going to move out when he's finished, I imagine. They just finished. So that's level 2 upgrades. The Zerg is getting his Adrenal and his +2 also, but Raws is going to hit this timing attack before they're ready. And the Zerg player, although he has more workers and he has plenty of money, he can't make anything with his tech choices, right? He just has Zerglings and a few Banelings. Now he does see what's coming, so I imagine he'll get some more workers. Now these guys run right into the army, and now Raws knows exactly what the army is. He knows it's only Zerglings and Banelings. He's seen the Mutalisk, the Spire. I don't think he's seen the, oh no. This is so many Zerglings. Look at this murder. Look how many Zerglings just died instantaneously. Ross has his tanks spread out. The Thors are tanking. That was one of the most inefficient Zergling attacks I've ever seen. Just the 3 guys in front wasted all of them. And now the Zerg's down. Like, he has no army left. He's building 5 Ultralisks, but you want to build Ultralisk versus Tank Thor? I didn't think so. And Raws takes the victory.